And there were so many great moments in the book. I just loved it, as you probably
Thank
know
you.
from how many
Yeah,
times
by the way,
I messaged
really
you.
good.
Yes.
Thanks.
So good. Specifically, I think our audience is really going to just relish it because it's so hard to go back. Like I was really amazed with how you were able to recount so many things in that decade that you're in the TV cult and the real cult. And
Yeah.
it's just like riding those two worlds, which is really fascinating, and specifically sort of the thought process, and your inner voice coming up and challenging things internally, but not externally.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just hard to get back to those points. So we're not going to go into all the details because we want people to read the book, but
Yes.
whatever you feel comfortable with saying, like what the final straw was.
I had just become a mom. My daughter was months old, but I had gained this sense of, it's that mother's instincts, is the sense of like, there's this part of my life that I know no one can tell me how to do this. This has to be me relying on myself, on my relationship with God directly. My husband can't tell me how to mother. These people can't tell me how to mother. I can get advice, but this really requires me being in touch with my instinct, which is something that I had really pushed out the window for the last 10 years. So having this connection to my own instinct, combined with seeing my good friends step away from the group, seeing how so much of the group was reacting to that, feeling like the reaction wasn't right, and then starting to question that, the more questions I brought out into the open, the more overt the opposition was to me from the leadership. And again, I was very, very on the surface, living in the place of my instincts because of being a mom. And I could see it. I don't know why I could see it then. It just, all of the things aligned, and I started to see that something was off, and I stopped trusting less. I stopped trusting the leader.